Hello, this is Jock and coach of the San Francisco Cinderace. Hold up. There we go. This is Jock and coach of the San Francisco Cinderace. We have my semifinals match. I have to apologize quickly. You're going to see my calcs. You aren't going to get much sound because I have to do this in the browser because my desktop version wasn't working. But yeah, let's get right into it. So he brings some interesting stuff. The Sun Scorch I was not expecting, but it is a good answer to Rillaboom, so it's something you'll have to keep in mind. I think I want to lead Pelipper and see what he's going to do. That feels safe in case he leads the Hippowdon. He will get Sand, which is going to be unfortunate, but it means that we get a good matchup there. He can't kill us, and we do a lot even in Sand. He doesn't have anything that wants to switch in other than Heliolisk. I guess Lapras, but I can always U-turn out. And the Noivern, I should say, the Noivern not being there is a big deal. Because Noivern was a problem. It's the main reason I brought Gardevoir. It does make his team a lot slower, and I think, if I remember correctly, that means Dracovish is faster than everything. And I am guessing it's going to be Dry Skin. I don't think he's bringing Sandveil. It's possible, but Solar Power's not coming. So it's either Sandveil or Dry Skin. Yeah. So I don't know. I think if I had to guess, I'd say Hippowdon lead. Worst case for me is the Heliolisk as the lead. I think I'm okay with him leading like Venusaur, I'm okay with him leading Scorch. The ones that would suck would be either Lapras or Heliolisk, because I'm expecting Lapras probably is running Freeze Dry as its ice move, because that hits Pelipper and Dracovish for 4 times super effective damage. So we'll see about that one, but I don't know. Like I said, best case is we see Hippowdon, but it's not Hippowdon. So he's probably going to get a Thunder off here. And we do have to go just straight into Umbreon. It's a good lead on his end, because he knew I wanted Rain Up. He's going to see that I'm not Damp Rock, because the Rain will only be up 5 turns. But I have a couple options. I could switch. Let's see how much Rillaboom would have taken here. From Heliolisk. Let's say Choice Specs, because that's what I'm expecting. Specs. A good chunk. Yeah. Thunder ain't doing enough. We wish, just in case he thunders, he Focus Blasts. Cool. So we're gonna protect, and then switch in Gardevoir. Once this thing is out of the way, Pelipper is a lot safer to go into. And it also opens up Malamar a bit more because we don't have something that's so fast for Malamar. There's still things that outspeed it, the Venusaur, Excadrill being the 2 big ones, but then he can compete with Scorch, kill it with a Rock Slide, he can compete with Hippowdon, he can outspeed the Lapras unless it's max speed. So we'll have options there. I'm trying to think if he's got some way to break the Protect with like Feint maybe, but I don't think that would do enough to kill me. And I don't know if Heliolisk gets it. Other than that, I don't see a way he stops me from getting the recovery, so it's all about what does he want to bring in. I mean, Scorch is a good switch here, because then it threatens, yeah, it threatens me out. We'll take that HP. I'm gonna look, I think it does a good chunk. Scorch, I'm having trouble spelling right now, I apologize. Umbreon. Leech Life does 60 to Pelipper. What does he do? At most 35. So we go back to Pelipper. Lunge. It's an interesting one. Not something I was expecting, I can tell you that much. We Hurricane here. As much as I want to get the Scald off, because the Scald probably kills, the Hurricane is safer because he can't absorb it with anything. Even the Excadrill takes a decent amount of damage. It does suck. Our first move is going to be turn 5 here. Alright, so we should be faster. His worst case scenario is he Stone Edges us, so I'm just gonna Scald. Oh, that sucks. Thunder Fang, that's interesting. So we're gonna Roost. He can't kill us then because we will be taking half that damage. He can switch something else in on the sand if he'd like, but then he gives me a free turn of Roost. Yeah. The question is, what do we do here? Because Freeze Dry is most likely to come through. Can I afford to sack Umbreon? Or do I go into Gardevoir? I want to go Gardevoir, I think. Let's see if we can throw him off. Freeze Dry, which is what I expected. So what does he answer with? Does he expect the Thunderbolt? And do we Calm Mind, or does he G-Max here? We still don't know his item, so it could be Light Clay. I think I Thunderbolt. Energy Ball would have been a better thing to bring, but I forgot to switch it on. So worst case is he brings in probably Excadrill. The only case that Calm Mind is better is if he switches into Hippowdon or Venusaur, one of those two. He's thinking, why did I switch in Gardevoir here? What is my reasoning? And he's either expecting Energy Ball or Thunderbolt, and then Venusaur is a good switch either way. Do we just Psychic? Get some damage? How much does a Thunderbolt do? Lapras. Let's assume offensive. How much does Gardevoir do a Thunderbolt versus Psychic to G-Max? 10%. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay Psychicing. Yeah, that was the right call there. We're just gonna do it again. I think he was predicting the Energy Ball. And now that Lapras has been chipped down, if he doesn't have Aurora Veil up, he's guaranteed dead, unless he's running No Berry, to a G-Max Drum Solo. Something to keep in mind. So he has to pick, is Centiskorch sackable, or does something else want to eat the Psychic? And I don't think there's a good answer either way. Because we're faster, we speed tie the Venusaur if it's max speed. We're faster than the Hippowdon. Heliolisk kills us. Ooh, I don't know if that was the play. Because now a Thunderbolt kills. Oh shit. My internet died. That is not good. Fuck. Come on, here we go, reconnect. Please? Please? Oh no, are we gonna have to redo it? Shit. I was hoping this wouldn't happen. It happens like once every 2 hours. Of course it happens right now. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Please reconnect. Is the client gonna work? Ah, shit. This is not good. Okay, cool, we're back. Ugh. Let me see. Enter that route in there. Alright, so Excadrill is a pain in the ass. I don't think I risk him Swords Dancing on the switch here. Gardevoir did its job. We got rid of his G-Max. And he's only got one turn of sand to play with. He just exits. That's the right call. So here's what we do. We go Dracovish with Choice Scarf because the sand is gone, and then we Earthquake to kill the Heliolisk. Because that hits Excadrill if Excadrill stays in it. It shouldn't kill Excadrill. But I don't know if Excadrill kills us. Let's see. Did we see if he was Life Orb? He's not Life Orb. So it could be the leftover set. Level 50. Earthquake does not do much to... Oh, that's Dynamax. Does a good amount, and most he does is 40 to 50. We read him. Nice. Now Dracovish can clean up. Especially if Rain is gone. I think he's kind of stuck going Venusaur. That or Hippowdon, one of the two. Because if he goes... I mean, he has to guess if I'm Scarf or banned, right? And if I'm banned, then he doesn't want Excadrill coming in because Excadrill dies. If I'm Scarf, then it's okay to bring an Excadrill because you can trade, but that's still not ideal. How much does Venusaur take? Let's say it's a sweeper. The Earthquake does 35 to 40, and you do a lot to me, so I think Venusaur is his play here. He goes Hippowdon to reset Sand, we Earthquake again, pick up this kill, or scare Excadrill pretty bad. Back on the switch. Alright, Sand is gone. How much is Pelipper going to take when he switches in Excadrill? Let's say Sand Rush. 50, we want Rock Slide. 38 to 45. And he switches in Venusaur. Let's go Umbreon. Ooh. So we go to Rillaboom then. You're not sleep powdering me, bro. Nope. You should have Sludge Bombed there, but I don't think he was expecting the swap. So we're gonna G-Max Airstream here. Hopefully he Sledge Bombs, and we get our weakness policy. Perfection. And we're just gonna Airstream again to get the speed, so we're close. We're not gonna outspeed Excadrill, actually. So what do? I think we Airstream again anyways. So he's got, what, 3 turns guaranteed? I'm just gonna Drum Solo. I think he can, well, he's got X Scissor? How much does X Scissor do? X. We should live, unless he's Life Orb or Banded. I don't know. It was a good play on his end going into the Excadrill. But I think at this point, Dracovish, yeah, even if Rillaboom dies, Dracovish can clean up. Oh, he crit. That is unfortunate. So we go Pelipper here. We set the Rain to get rid of his speed. We U-turn out, and then we start clicking Fishious Rend. That sucks. Let's see, how much did the crit do? So no, it was guaranteed on the crit. Yeah, it was guaranteed on the crit. Oh man. That's unfortunate. But now that Rain's gone, Sand is gone and Rain is up, Dracovish cleans it up here. Everything's way chipped down and he's gonna outspeed it all in Rain, so. Here we go. It's time. I don't think even a healthy Venusaur survives 2 Fishious Rends. And I don't think the burn matters either. It's nice, but... he's trying to stall as many turns as he can. If Base Control has Protect, we could be in trouble, but I don't think it usually carries it. Even though it says it's 63 base power, that's still doubled because we're faster, increased by Strong Jaw, and increased by Rain. So it goes from being like a 400 to a 200 base power move, honestly. What does he do? If it, he could have been choiced. Did we see him switch moves at all is the question. I don't think so. Oh, that was unlucky that we lost the Rillaboom, but nothing you can do about that. It was a good game on his end. The Centiskorch wasn't what I expected. God dang it. Let me copy this link, please. There we go. Alright, yeah. That was the semifinals. We move on to the finals for Season 3. Thank you for watching.